So, Chad, how do you want us to see you?
I really can't even answer that. I feel like just what I do in every day and the good I'm gonna try to put in this world. I can't really worry about how I want people to see me. I just know my actions. Uh, yeah, I just know my actions will speak for that.
Hi, and welcome to another edition of King Crush Thursday, the series where we highlight and uplift Black men, because frankly, not too many people are doing it. My name is Val Gay, and I am super excited about this young brother today. He is a 2024 Morehouse College graduate, and his work sits at the intersection of education, community empowerment, health, and entrepreneurship. His name is Mr. Chad Feggins. Hey, Chad.
Hi, how's it going? How's it going?
Good. That's good. Thank you. How are you, sir?
I'm doing well.
Awesome. Well, I'm so glad you are doing well, and I'm glad you are here today. And thank you so much for joining us today, Chad. As you know, this forum is around busting open and widening the very narrow and myopic view of Black men. As we both know, Black men are myriad. And yet there seems to be a prevailing, very narrow stereotype narrative about who you are. And so this forum of 6 questions answered now by well over 150 positive and successful Black men is really working to put a dent in that and open up, if you will, widen, if you will, those narrow windows. And so I'm so glad that you're here because ultimately this goal is to for a young king who may or may not have positive Black male role models to come to this repository, see the same 6 questions answered by all these different men, and hopefully find guidance there. And then for the rest of us who are neither male or even Black, for us to be able to come to this repository, see the same 6 questions, and perhaps have our minds and our ideas broadened as a result of the answers that you and other Black men give to these same 6 questions. So thank you so much for being here to contribute to this repository. I'm going to get started with the first question, which is, what does manhood mean to you?
Oh, manhood? Okay. Um, I feel like manhood to me definitely like doing the right thing, even when you don't want to. Like for the people around you, whether it's your parents, your friends, like definitely while at college, like I had to become very close with the people who were around me. And just the brotherhood that I received at Morehouse, like just wanting the best for your fellow man. Like I've really developed that while I was away at school because a lot of the time, if you're thinking about helping someone, you might be the only person thinking about that. So that's just really what that means to me.
Got it. Got it. I understand that. I understand that. Thank you, Chad. So, Chad, who and or what is important to you?
Uh, I definitely get a lot of motivation. Uh, just thinking about how much work my parents put into me, you know. They always told me that I'm an investment, you know. Like we love you, but like you're really an investment. We expect a lot out of you. So, um, just knowing that I'm not just doing it for myself. Like I'm doing it for the sweat of someone else, you know?
Yeah, I get that. I get that. Thank you. So, Chad, how do you want us to see you?
I really can't even answer that. Like, I feel like just what I do in every day and the good I'm gonna try to put in this world. I can't really worry about how I want people to see me. I just know my actions. Uh, yeah, I just know my actions will speak for that.
Mhm. Mhm. I get that. I get that. So, Chad, what is your epic dream?
Uh, you know, I had a lot of dreams since I was 18, so I feel like my dream right now is to just make wellness and just better health decisions more accessible and just like the knowledge of that more uh to like minority communities because I just know like diabetes and cancer is most prevalent there. And I just feel like uh making a platform that could just make just overall wellness be more accessible to Black people, like mental health resources, just make that more accessible for people in some way.
I hear you. I hear you. That's great. Thank you. So, question 5 is Mr. Chad Feggins. Who are you?
Uh, well, name's Chad Michael Feggins. Like you said in the beginning, I'm a 2024 graduate of Morehouse College. I majored in kinesiology. Uh, just knowing more about the human body so I could use it better is just one of my true passions, which goes along with the last question, why I want to make wellness more accessible. Um, that's that's just really it. That's really what I've just shaped my life around being for the next 5 years. Like just being at school, it's just like you had the ultimate example. Like whether it's someone your age, younger than you, or a lot of just the Morehouse men that just came before me. It's just I don't know. Like what I am right now, there's like this quote like etched in stone at Morehouse, right? And it goes something like, there's an air of expectancy at Morehouse College. It is expected that the student who enters here will do well. It is also expected that once a man bears the insignia of Morehouse graduate, he will do exceptionally well. We expect nothing less. May you perform so well that when a man is needed for an important job in your field, your work will be so impressive that the committee of selection will be compelled to examine your credentials. May you forever stand for something noble and high. Let no man dismiss you with the wave of a hand or a shrug of a shoulder. And like I always said that quote into my phone, and that's just something I always remember. Like there's a book of quotes that they went over, but that one resonated with me the most. And they usually end off like a lot of alum who just come back and speak, they end off with that quote. So once I saw it at the grave of Benjamin Elijah Miz, it I just had to take a picture of it, and I just always look at it every once in a while. And that just makes me want to just focus on what I could do and how I'm gonna do it, you know? Um, like there's just been so many people who told me like you can do it. What is it exactly that you want to do? And you could go do it. It doesn't don't ever let anybody tell you no, you know?
Yeah, that's really great. And yes, and what a great quote. Thank you for sharing it. It's a great quote. And so here we are already at question 6, which is there anything that I should have asked you that I didn't, or you wanted me to ask you that I didn't? In other words, what did I miss?
I can't think of anything at the moment. Feel like I covered a lot with that last question, like that quote and just the ultimate example, like that really wanted you to hear that part. Like just every day when I wake up, like I have something to strive for. So that's just what makes just getting up for every day just a little easier. Like I have something to do. I have something to be great at, no matter what.
That is awesome. 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 And thank you so much. And it's, hearing your thoughts and thinking about what you want to do in this world and how Morehouse has helped to shape those ideas in your worldview is really exciting. And, we know that while there are a lot of you, if you will, you are unique. And at the same time, not enough of your brothers across the country, around the world, get to have the opportunity that you've just completed and will continue in your life. And so I'm grateful that you understand how special it is and your responsibility, frankly, to yourself, to your family, to our community. And with that, I just honor you, my king. I pray that your epic dream comes true, that we all as a community really better embrace wellness and health and how our bodies work so that we can continue to use them well and without disease or without any adverse effects because of our environmental or food or whatever. And so I'm really proud of you, and I'm so glad that you joined us today. Thank you so much.
Oh yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. Stay right there because I want to thank the audience for joining us today. I hope that you enjoyed this conversation as much as I did. And if there is a positive and successful man in your life, please, and if you want to see highlighted and hear from in this forum, please click the link below or in my bio, fill out the nomination form, and we'll take it from there. As I said, we are well over 150 positive and successful Black men. They could be young men who are just starting out like Chad, or really well seasoned and then in their careers or in their lives. I don't really care what the man does for a living as long as it's legal and not hurting people. Other than that, I don't really care. What I'm really interested in is the content of their character, the desire to be impactful in the community. Those are the brothers that we also want to expand this narrative and have a conversation. So please stay tuned next week for yet another amazing king. And please remember to spread love and have a great day. Thanks so much. And Chad, thank you so much. I appreciate you.
All right, thank you.